Thank you very much, Mr. President. Through you to my colleagues, I rise today to thank all of you who voted to support Senate Bill 414 and who will support the bill that's before us now, Senate Bill 415, as well as Senate Bill 981, which we'll vote on momentarily. Today marks an important milestone on this issue before us here in the Senate, but more importantly for the thousands of Michigan families who are struggling to pay for autism treatment. 5 years ago, a constituent of mine who had a young son with autism brought to light the struggles he was facing with the high cost for autism treatment and the inequity of insurance companies not providing coverage for it. As a legislator and a parent of 2 young boys, I wanted to do everything I could to help him and other parents facing the same challenges. So I made providing insurance coverage for autism treatments one of my top priorities here in the Senate. With 1 out of every 110 Michigan kids being diagnosed with autism, the numbers are particularly staggering, and we need to ensure these children get proper treatment to help them receive an education and ultimately lead happy, independent lives. 29 other states, including Indiana, Illinois, and Wisconsin, have already enacted autism insurance reform. And just last year, autism insurance reform laws have been enacted in Arkansas, West Virginia, Rhode Island, California, and New York. Michigan is now one major step closer to becoming the 30th. By passing this legislation into law, Michigan can step up to help our families and protect our kids. Today, we in the Senate have done our part. I want to thank, in particular, the Senate Republican leadership for seeing the importance of this issue and making this a top priority. Also, I want to thank the senator from the 18th District for all of her efforts to achieve mental health parity and make that a reality in this great state. Now I urge my colleagues in the House to avoid the temptation to tamper with this legislation and not do anything to undermine its intent or its integrity. This legislation serves an important purpose to provide the same insurance coverage for autism treatment that is available for other medical conditions. And with today's passage here in the Senate, we are one step closer to enacting it into law. Thank you, Mr. President, for your time and attention and that of my colleagues. And I would urge this body's adoption or voting for the final passage of this bill and the one to follow. And I would request that my remarks be printed in today's journal. Thank you.